Number 1. This 1967 Plymouth Satellite, offered at $12,000 and located in Metairie, Louisiana, is presented as a solid two-door classic equipped with bucket seats and a desirable big block 383 Mopar engine paired with an automatic transmission. The seller highlights several important updates already completed, including new brakes, refreshed front suspension components, and a newly installed gas tank, all of which contribute to the car's improving mechanical reliability and road readiness. These upgrades indicate that meaningful progress has been made towards stabilizing the car's essential systems, giving the next owner a reassuring foundation for further restoration or customization. The Satellite's powerful 383 engine remains one of its most attractive features, offering strong performance potential and reinforcing its appeal among Mopar enthusiasts. While the car is not described as fully finished, its drivetrain setup suggests an excellent candidate for someone seeking a muscle-era platform with both originality and upgrade potential. The interior, featuring bucket seats, provides a sporty base that can be restored or personalized to match the buyer's vision. Overall, the core mechanical and structural elements appear intact, making this Satellite suitable for a variety of build paths. The seller acknowledges that the car does require some bodywork, specifically a replacement driver's side floor pan and a left rear lower quarter panel. Importantly, both of these sheet metal repair sections are included with the sale, saving the next owner the effort and cost of sourcing them separately. This inclusion suggests the seller had intended to move forward with the restoration, but the work remains unfinished, leaving an opportunity for a motivated buyer to take over the project at a sensible entry price. With the major repair pieces already provided, the structural restoration phase becomes more straightforward. Given its combination of a desirable big block drivetrain, essential mechanical updates, included metal repair panels, and an increasingly sought-after two-door body style, this 1967 Plymouth Satellite offers strong potential for enthusiasts seeking a classic Mopar project with solid fundamentals. Whether the goal is a period-correct restoration, a performance-focused build, or a weekend cruiser with muscle car character, this Satellite provides a promising starting point. Its current asking price reflects its as-is condition, making it an appealing opportunity before additional work or improvements inevitably raise its value. Number 2. This 1964 Pontiac Grand Prix, offered at $3,950 and located in San Jose, California, is presented as an original family-owned car that has remained with the same owner since new, a rarity that adds significant historical appeal. The seller notes that the engine does turn over and is not stuck, providing a promising starting point for anyone considering mechanical revival after decades of inactivity. Although the car has not run in many years and is being sold strictly as is, its long-term single-family ownership and originality make it an intriguing candidate for restoration. The presence of its original Protect O plate further supports its authenticity and adds value for collectors who prize documented lineage. According to the seller, experts and dedicated 1964 Grand Prix collectors have estimated the car's worth between $4,000 and $8,000 in its current condition, placing the asking price within a reasonable and negotiable range. This valuation reflects the model's desirability and the car's largely complete state, as everything shown in the photos is included in the sale. While it will require a full mechanical and cosmetic restoration, the Grand Prix appears to retain the key components needed for an accurate rebuild or a personally tailored project, making it attractive to enthusiasts who appreciate unmodified Pontiac classics. The seller also mentions visiting the DMV at AAA, where it was confirmed that the vehicle is out of the system, a detail that may simplify the registration process for the next owner depending on local regulations. This factor, combined with the car's authenticity and family history, positions it as a strong foundation for someone seeking a classic project with solid documentation potential. Given its long period off the road, the car will need comprehensive inspection and refurbishment, but enthusiasts familiar with early 60s Pontiacs will recognize the value in its completeness and originality. With an engine that turns freely, original documentation, negotiable pricing, and a straightforward pickup requirement, this 1964 Grand Prix represents a compelling opportunity for restoration-minded buyers. The seller emphasizes that they know what they have and are not entertaining low offers, but they remain open to reasonable proposals. Prospective buyers must plan to tow and transport the car themselves, as no delivery is offered. For those seeking a genuine, largely intact Grand Prix project backed by decades of family ownership, this example provides a rare starting point with strong potential and an authentic story. Number 3. This 1955 Buick Super Riviera, offered at $15,000 and located in Kalispell, Montana, is presented as a well-preserved classic with a notable list of factory luxury features and a history that spans only 2 owners since new. The seller reports that the car runs and drives well, with an accurate odometer reading and a Dynaflow 2-speed automatic transmission that complements its smooth, period-correct driving character. Equipped with power seats, power brakes, power windows, power steering, a power antenna, and a functioning AM radio, this Riviera showcases Buick's mid-1950s emphasis on comfort and convenience. The windows are tinted, and the car benefits from an older partial restoration, giving it a blend of originality and refreshed components. The drivetrain has been significantly revitalized, with both the engine and transmission rebuilt at 71,000 miles using OEM parts during the second overbore. The Buick sits on 8-year-old Cooper tires that have reportedly never been exposed to sunlight due to consistent indoor storage, and it still includes its original never-mounted spare, signaling careful long-term stewardship. While the car remains highly usable, the seller does note a few non-functional items, including the windshield squirter and the defrost fan. Nonetheless, the vehicle's mechanical strength and overall completeness contribute to its appeal as a solid mid-50s cruiser. Cosmetically, the Riviera does show some age-related flaws, including a cracked driver's window and rust present on the metal dashboard. However, all missing chrome pieces and the gold trim are included and stored in the trunk, making the finishing work more straightforward for the next owner. The transmission's front seal is leaking and will require replacement, a task generally considered manageable for enthusiasts familiar with vintage Buick drivetrains. These issues, while present, do not overshadow the car's overall condition and the substantial value of its existing restoration work and mechanical health. With a clean title and documentation that includes the original 1955 title signed over to the seller, this Buick carries a traceable history that adds to its charm. Having spent its first 30 years in the dry climate of eastern Washington before being owned by the seller since 1984, the car benefits from decades of proper storage and preservation. For buyers seeking a classic Buick with strong mechanical fundamentals, extensive equipment, and significant originality, this 1955 Super Riviera offers a compelling combination of usability and collectible character at a price aligned with its condition and rarity. Number 4. This 1969 Cadillac Deville convertible, offered at $23,000 and located in El Mirage, Arizona, is presented as a well-preserved classic that has remained in the same family since new, originally belonging to the seller's great-grandfather. The car is said to run and drive with basic attention, specifically a cleaned carburetor and a fresh battery, suggesting that it has strong potential for revival without extensive mechanical intervention. Its long-term family ownership adds sentimental value and also implies a history of care, even though the current owner lacks the time and resources to continue the project. For enthusiasts seeking an authentic, lineage-rich Cadillac, this Deville offers a promising foundation. The seller highlights that the interior is pretty much perfect, a standout detail considering the age of the vehicle and the typical wear found on late 60s convertibles. This strong interior condition significantly elevates the car's appeal, reducing the need for costly upholstery or trim restoration. While exterior photos show the overall character of the car, the seller notes that there is minor rust damage and additional pictures can be provided upon request, allowing serious buyers to assess the extent of the issues. Overall, the vehicle presents as a well-preserved luxury convertible that retains its iconic proportions and unmistakable Cadillac presence. Mechanically, the car appears largely complete, and its ability to run with minimal work positions it as an attractive candidate for a light restoration or weekend project. The seller's acknowledgement that they would keep the car if circumstances allowed further reinforces its desirability. The fact that it has remained in the family and has not been passed through multiple owners offers peace of mind to buyers who value documented and stable ownership history. Its current state and known needs align with a vehicle that has been stored rather than driven heavily in recent years. The seller is asking $23,000 but is open to offers, and they also express willingness to consider trades for a reliable truck or car of comparable value, with cash added if necessary. This flexibility broadens the opportunity for potential buyers who may prefer trade arrangements over a traditional purchase. For collectors or classic car enthusiasts seeking a clean, mostly intact 1969 Cadillac Deville convertible with a strong interior and minimal work required for initial roadworthiness, this example represents a compelling blend of heritage, condition, and potential at a fair market price point. Number 5. This 1966 Chevrolet Caprice Sport, offered at $29,000 and located in Lubbock, Texas, is presented as a beautifully preserved, all-original, untouched example that retains its factory character and highly desirable options. Powered by the L35 325 horsepower 396 V8, paired with a TH400 automatic transmission and a 12-bolt rear end, the car represents one of Chevrolet's most compelling full-size performance luxury combinations of the mid-1960s. The seller emphasizes that all factory options remain intact and are supported by the original delivery paperwork, adding significant authenticity and value for collectors seeking documentation. With its original paint still in good condition aside from the trunk lid, the Caprice displays the kind of originality that has become increasingly rare. Mechanically, the car benefits from an extensive list of new components that enhance its reliability and road readiness. Updates include a brand new radiator, hoses, fan clutch, sending unit, transmission modulator, tires, brakes, and additional fresh parts, suggesting that the car has been thoughtfully maintained rather than simply stored. The power bucket seats, center console, cruise control, and four-season air conditioning underscore the Caprice's high option level, placing it among the more luxurious and better-equipped models of its era. These factory features contribute to the car's appeal as both a collectible and a refined cruiser. The seller notes that the driver's seat would benefit from reupholstery, one of the few interior imperfections mentioned. Importantly, the car is said to have absolutely zero rust, a testament to its lifelong garage-kept status. This rust-free condition makes it particularly attractive to buyers who value solid, untouched sheet metal and the long-term durability it provides. While the air conditioning and cruise control are currently being addressed, their presence as factory-installed systems adds to the car's desirability and completeness. With its unmodified presentation, extensive originality, desirable big-block drivetrain, strong documentation, and thoughtful mechanical updates, this 1966 Caprice Sport stands out as an exceptional example of Chevrolet's premium full-size offering. The seller's attention to maintenance and the car's preserved condition make it an appealing choice for collectors and enthusiasts seeking an honest, well-kept classic that retains all the hallmarks of its era. For those looking for a highly optioned, rust-free Caprice with both performance and luxury pedigree, this untouched sport coupe represents an impressive opportunity. Number 6. This 1952 Ford Mainline, offered at $5,895 and located in Grants Pass, Oregon, is presented as a garage-stored classic equipped with a 6-cylinder engine and Ford-matic transmission. The seller reports that the car was retrieved after spending at least 8 years in storage, and upon inspection, they discovered a frayed and broken wiring loom along with a significant oil stain beneath the transmission. After bringing the car into the shop and placing it on a lift, they found no evidence of rust or impact damage, an encouraging sign for anyone considering restoration. The body retains its original rubber gaskets, which appear weathered and were left in place before the car received its last paint job, indicating an older but likely cosmetic-only repaint. Along with the car comes a notable collection of additional parts, most notably a bare 302 Ford the 5th 8-block that appears to have been bored and honed, suggesting a potential upgrade path for someone interested in a V8 conversion. Also included is a crankshaft turned 0.020 under on both the mains and rod journals, plus a used intake manifold, carburetor, headers, valve covers, and various small covers stored together in a box. While these components offer value, it is important to note that no pistons, rods, or valve train parts are included, meaning the V8 components will require further sourcing before any rebuild can begin. The vehicle also comes with a large assortment of stainless steel trim pieces and body molding spears visible in the photos, which adds to its appeal for restoration enthusiasts seeking completeness. The absence of rust and structural damage gives this mainline a solid foundation, especially for a car of its era, and its overall condition suggests it has been kept away from harsh environments. The Ford-matic-equipped 6-cylinder drivetrain may require attention given the oil stain, but its completeness offers a starting point for either a mechanical revival or a modernized powertrain swap using the included V8 components. With a selling price of $5,895, this 1952 Ford Mainline represents a project car with strong potential thanks to its solid underside, comprehensive collection of trim pieces, and the included engine components that expand the possibilities for restoration. Whether the next owner chooses to restore it to factory specifications, build it with the V8 parts provided, or pursue a custom direction, the car's rust-free condition and garage-kept history make it an appealing and workable foundation for a classic Ford project. Number 7. This 1978 Chevrolet G20 Beaumont, offered at $8,900 and located in Plano, Texas, is presented as a vibrant throwback to the late 70s custom van era, capturing the unmistakable attitude and nostalgia that defined the period. The seller highlights its classic styling and emphasizes its cool, retro personality, inviting the next owner to enjoy the unique presence that only a vintage Chevy van can deliver. As a solid foundation for personalization, the van offers a chance to relive or recreate the iconic van culture aesthetic that continues to resonate with enthusiasts. Its character-rich appearance and strong visual appeal make it ideal for those who appreciate the bold, expressive vehicles of this era. The seller encourages prospective buyers to customize the G20 to match their own vision, referencing possibilities such as adding flames, installing bench seating for expanded passenger space, or equipping side pipes to enhance both style and attitude. This focus on personalization reflects the enduring appeal of vans like this, which lend themselves naturally to creative expression and transformation. Whether the buyer's goal is a period-correct custom van, a quirky cruiser for weekend trips, or a standout promotional vehicle, this G20 offers the blank canvas needed to bring those ideas to life. Presented as a running and driving example ready to be enjoyed or further enhanced, the van captures the essence of late 1970s American automotive culture, where practicality met flamboyant individuality. Its boxy proportions, rugged construction, and welcoming interior layout continue to make this generation of Chevy vans a popular choice among hobbyists and retro lifestyle fans. The seller's energetic description reinforces the idea that this vehicle is more than just transportation. It's a rolling statement piece designed to turn heads and spark conversation wherever it goes. Offered without trades, holds, or payment arrangements, the seller makes it clear that serious buyers should act quickly before the van is gone. With its nostalgic charm, customization potential, and accessible price point, this 1978 Chevrolet G20 Beaumont represents an appealing opportunity for anyone looking to capture the unmistakable spirit of classic custom van culture. For enthusiasts seeking a fun, distinctive, and personality-filled vehicle, this G20 offers a promising entry into one of the most expressive niches of vintage automotive enthusiasm. Number 8. This 1961 Lincoln Continental, offered at $15,000 and located in Hanford, California, is presented as a classic project car with strong potential, especially for buyers seeking one of Lincoln's most iconic early 1960s designs. The seller notes that the car is not currently running, as the engine and transmission still need to be bolted together, and the engine itself will require a refresh before any mechanical revival can begin. The body has been repainted in pearl white, giving the car an appealing visual presence that complements its distinctive slab-sided styling. With most of the interior parts included, the Lincoln offers a largely complete foundation for someone interested in restoring this legendary model known for its suicide doors and luxury pedigree. The seller emphasizes that the car is a great project, ideal for an enthusiast aiming to bring a Continental back to life with either a faithful restoration or a custom build. While the interior needs to be redone, the fact that most components are present helps minimize the sourcing challenges often associated with early 60s Lincolns. The car's substantial size, elegant design, and strong aftermarket support make it appealing to builders who appreciate both its historical significance and its customization potential. With the drivetrain partially disassembled, the next owner gains the opportunity to address the mechanical work from the ground up, ensuring long-term reliability and performance once completed. Given its repaint and partially complete mechanical state, this Continental stands out as a blank canvas with strong structural and aesthetic promise. The pearl white finish suggests that a previous owner had already begun steps toward refurbishment, and the seller's description implies that the car has not suffered from neglect, but rather awaits a capable restorer with the time and vision to complete the job. For collectors familiar with the era, early 1960s Continentals represent a unique blend of American luxury, engineering boldness, and unmistakable curb appeal, making them increasingly attractive project candidates in today's market. The seller is open to trades, specifically for a Jeep Wrangler or similar vehicle, and is willing to negotiate either straight across or with cash added from either side depending on the value of the trade. This flexibility broadens the possibilities for prospective buyers who might prefer exchanging their vehicle rather than making a traditional purchase. With its striking design, included parts, and significant potential once restored, this 1961 Lincoln Continental represents a compelling opportunity for someone seeking a stylish and iconic classic car project with room to add personal vision and craftsmanship. Number 9. This 1968 Plymouth Satellite, offered at $13,000 and located in the West Adams area of Los Angeles, California, is presented as a running project equipped with a 318 V8 that starts right up and an automatic transmission. The seller highlights that the interior is in good condition, giving the next owner a solid starting point inside the car while leaving more of the work focused on the exterior and finishing touches. As a project with solid mechanical fundamentals, it offers an appealing base for someone who wants a drivable platform to build from rather than a full non-running restoration. The body is described as being in good shape overall, though the entire front end, including both fenders and the hood, has been replaced with fiberglass components. This modification lightens the front of the car and may appeal to buyers seeking a performance-oriented project, though it also sets the car apart from completely original examples. The Satellite rides on 15-inch rally wheels complete with caps, contributing to a classic muscle-era look and reinforcing the car's Roadrunner style project positioning. While the body retains its structural appeal, the fiberglass components make this car better suited for those interested in a custom or semi-resto-mod direction. The seller makes clear that the car carries a salvage title and is currently listed in non-operation status, important details for any buyer planning to return it to road use. Despite these factors, the car's ability to start easily and its generally complete appearance give it notably strong potential as a buildable Mopar project. For enthusiasts familiar with late 60s Plymouth platforms, the 1968 body style remains one of the most sought after, offering timeless muscle car proportions and compatibility with a wide variety of performance upgrades. This example provides an opportunity to shape a Satellite into a Roadrunner, inspired street car or personalized classic without concern for strict originality. Being sold for cash only, the seller emphasizes that the transaction is straightforward and geared towards serious buyers looking for a ready-to-build Mopar platform. Its combination of a running 318 engine, good interior, solid body, and lightweight fiberglass front end provides a strong foundation for someone who wants a distinctive muscle car project at a manageable entry price. For those seeking a 1968 Plymouth with character, flexibility, and strong bones for customization, this Satellite represents a compelling candidate with clear direction and solid potential. Number 10. This 1968 Oldsmobile 88 sedan, offered at $8,000 and located in Citrus Heights, California, is presented as a running and driving classic powered by the desirable Rocket 455 engine. With just 90,000 original miles, the car reflects light use for its age, and the seller notes that it runs great, making it an appealing option for buyers seeking a classic that does not require major mechanical revival. Its clean title and current registration further simplify ownership, offering a straightforward transfer process and immediate usability for the next owner. As a late 60s full-size Oldsmobile, It carries the strong presence and smooth performance characteristics that defined the brand during this era. The Rocket 455 remains one of Oldsmobile's most respected engines, known for its torque, reliability, and effortless power delivery. Having a well-maintained and original mileage example adds value for enthusiasts who appreciate authentic drivetrain configurations without extensive modifications. The mechanical soundness described by the seller makes this sedan a suitable candidate for daily cruising, weekend outings, or a gradual restoration project. With the core drivetrain in good running order, buyers can focus more on cosmetic improvements rather than major mechanical overhauls. Cosmetically, the car could benefit from a fresh paint job, which the seller mentions as its primary need. This opens the door for customization or a factory-correct repaint depending on the buyer's preferences. The overall completeness of the vehicle paired with its strong mechanical condition gives it an excellent base for enhancement, whether the next owner envisions a mild refresh or a more detailed restoration. Full-size Oldsmobiles from the late 1960s are gaining recognition for their comfort, performance, and understated style, making this example especially attractive at its current price point. With a clean title, low original mileage, a strong running Rocket 455, and an asking price of $8,000, this 1968 Oldsmobile 88 sedan represents a compelling opportunity for enthusiasts seeking an affordable and well-preserved classic. Its mechanical readiness reduces the barrier to entry, while its cosmetic needs keep the overall investment manageable. For collectors, cruisers, or first-time classic car buyers, this Oldsmobile offers a combination of dependability, vintage charm, and potential that is increasingly hard to find in today's market. Number 11. This 1972 Mercury Cougar XR7, offered at $5,500 and located in San Diego, California, is described as a well-kept example with a clean title in hand and overall strong condition. The seller notes that the car runs well and the transmission shifts smoothly, presenting it as a dependable classic that's ready to drive. Being smog-exempt adds convenience for California buyers, and the vehicle retains its original plates, further enhancing its period charm. The exterior is said to be in very nice shape with no rust and no leaks reported, making it an appealing candidate for those seeking a solid vintage Mercury without major structural concerns. The paint and body appear to have been well maintained, offering a presentable look that matches the car's mechanical soundness. Clean and straight panels contribute to its overall attractive appearance. Inside, the Cougar XR7 features an interior that is in great condition, consistent with the seller's emphasis on the car being well cared for. The cabin is described as clean and comfortable, suggesting no major wear or deterioration. This makes the car suitable for immediate enjoyment, whether for local cruising or as a platform for further cosmetic refinement. With registration up to date and the vehicle performing well mechanically, this Cougar XR7 stands as a strong value for enthusiasts looking for a classic Mercury that doesn't require immediate restoration. The seller mentions being open to considering a trade, offering added flexibility for interested buyers. Overall, it presents as a solid, good-running, nicely preserved classic at an accessible price point. Number 12. This 1963 Studebaker Lark, offered at $2,200 and located in Glendale, California, is presented as a licensed, insured, and road-ready survivor that has remained largely unaltered over the years. Equipped with power steering, power disc brakes, and a V8 engine with dual exhausts, it offers an appealing blend of vintage charm and respectable drivability. The seller notes that the speedometer cable is broken, but the main gauges remain functional, maintaining essential visibility for operation. The exterior is described as appearing original, complete with factory badging, matching hubcaps, and wheels painted in the same body color. This level of originality adds significant character, making it attractive to enthusiasts who appreciate unrestored classics with authentic patina. Physically, the car is noted as a true survivor with a remarkably intact interior, showcasing well-preserved materials that reflect its age and history. Recent maintenance adds further value, with RPM Automotive installing a new muffler, replacing all fuel hoses and filters, and performing an oil change. These updates improve immediate drivability and reduce some upfront work for the next owner. Despite its age, the car remains functional and operable, underscoring its potential as a budget-friendly entry into classic motoring. The low asking price is attributed to multiple undercarriage fluid leaks, including the oil pan, transmission pan, U-joint, and rear axle. These issues will require seal replacements to elevate the car to reliable daily driver status. For someone willing to address these mechanical concerns, this Studebaker Lark represents an affordable and highly original classic with strong foundational qualities. Number 13. This 1965 Buick Skylark, offered at $18,500 and located in Patterson, California, is presented as a well-sorted classic with a clean title and strong road manners. The seller emphasizes its reliability, noting that it runs great, rides smoothly, and is ready to be driven anywhere. A newly refreshed interior adds to its appeal, giving the cabin a clean and updated feel while maintaining the car's vintage character. Power comes from the 300 cubic inch V8 paired with a 2-speed transmission, a combination known for dependable performance and ease of maintenance. The car features several mechanical improvements, including upgraded suspension components and a new drum brake kit, enhancing both ride quality and stopping power. Added conveniences like an electric fan and fully functioning lights contribute to better cooling and dependable operation. Cosmetically, the seller discloses rust in the lower driver's side panel, a localized issue that buyers may want to inspect in person. Beyond this noted area, the car is described as solid and ready for regular use, with no other major concerns highlighted. Its condition makes it a strong candidate for those seeking a classic cruiser that is already road-capable with room for minor improvements. The seller is firm on terms, stating no trades and no interest in negotiating with casual shoppers. Offers are considered only in person and with cash in hand, underscoring a straightforward, hassle-free transaction for serious buyers. For enthusiasts looking for a turnkey 65 Skylark with tasteful updates, this example presents a compelling opportunity. Number 14. This 1970 AMC AMX, offered at $30,900 and located in Port Orchard, Washington, is presented as a largely rust-free go-pack car currently in the midst of restoration. The seller notes that the vehicle runs and drives well, supported by a freshly rebuilt carburetor and a clean, straight body. Recent updates include new carpet and newly installed legendary leather seat covers, with additional interior components such as a buddy seat, AM radio, and re-chromed bumpers already in place. The car retains good glass, a nice grille, electric wipers, and detailed wheels, giving it a strong foundation for continued improvement. Powering the AMX is its 360 V8 paired with a 4-speed manual transmission, an increasingly desirable combination for enthusiasts seeking authentic performance. The seller has gathered numerous high-quality parts to complete the restoration, including new legendary door panels and chrome trim, rear louvers, a new lock set, new hood insulation, a ram air seal, weather stripping, and a space-saver spare with jack. Seats are scheduled for installation imminently, further moving the car toward a finished interior. The collection of included components reflects a serious effort to bring this AMX back to factory-correct condition. Structurally, the car is described as clean, straight, and rust-free, a significant advantage for a 1970 model and a major factor in its long-term value. The current photos represent its present state in the restoration process, giving buyers a transparent look at its progress. With the bulk of the mechanical and interior groundwork already completed, the AMX stands as an appealing project for someone wanting to take over at a relatively advanced stage without dealing with major metalwork or drivetrain complications. The seller states that the price is non-negotiable and makes clear that inquiries asking, "Is it available?" will be ignored, signaling a preference for serious buyers only. The car is scheduled to enter paint in 3 weeks, after which the price will rise to $44,900, offering an incentive for those who wish to secure it beforehand. For enthusiasts looking for a documented go-pack AMX with extensive new components and strong mechanical standing, this example represents a compelling opportunity in the final stretch of restoration. Number 15. This 1976 Chevrolet Caprice Landau, offered at $35,500 and located in Los Angeles, California, is presented as a highly optioned and exceptionally well-preserved example of Chevrolet's luxury full-size lineup. The seller notes that the car remains solid and rust-free, a notable advantage for a vehicle of this era and size. Equipped with its 350 engine and transmission, the car is described as fully functional, with all systems operating as intended. Even the air conditioning blows ice cold, underscoring its strong mechanical condition and careful upkeep. The Caprice's originality and high level of equipment contribute significantly to its appeal. The seller highlights that the trim and bumpers have been triple chrome plated, providing a standout exterior finish that enhances the car's classic luxury presence. Paired with brand new U.S. Royal 560 tires, the car presents itself with the proper period-correct stance and look, further elevating its authenticity. The mechanical readiness, combined with preserved factory features, makes this example particularly attractive for enthusiasts seeking a turnkey full-size cruiser. Structurally, the car is emphasized as solid with no rust, a major selling point for collectors who understand that corrosion can significantly impact the value and longevity of these large-bodied classics. The rust-free condition, combined with a clean title already in the seller's name, adds confidence for prospective buyers and streamlines the transfer process. The seller's description suggests a car that has been maintained carefully and upgraded tastefully, keeping reliability and appearance at the forefront. Overall, this 1976 Caprice Landau stands out as a well-optioned, fully functional, and cosmetically refined classic that requires no immediate attention, making it ideal for someone seeking a comfortable and stylish full-size American luxury car. With its verified rust-free state, upgraded chrome, new tires, and strong mechanical operation, it presents a compelling opportunity in today's market. Buyers seeking a classic Chevrolet that can be driven and enjoyed immediately will likely find this one particularly appealing in its current condition. Number 16. This 1977 Plymouth Arrow, offered at $2,100 and located in Kuna, Idaho, is presented as a promising restoration candidate with solid potential for someone looking to revive a classic compact. The seller explains that the car was intended to be a restoration project, but progress stalled after issues arose with the original carburetor. A new Weber Redline carburetor has been purchased and partially installed, and the seller believes the car should run again once the installation is completed correctly. The car did run in the past, adding confidence that the drivetrain remains workable. According to the seller, the Arrow needs some minor attention beyond the carburetor, including a broken wing window that will require replacement. While no photos are provided in the listing, the seller describes the vehicle as an awesome car with good bones for a project enthusiast willing to put in the time to get it back on the road. As the third owner, and someone who even worked for the original owner, the seller seems to have some familiarity with the car's history, adding a bit of authenticity to the background of this late 1970s import. Structurally and mechanically, the listing focuses primarily on the car's non-running status, making the Weber carburetor installation the main hurdle toward revival. With the title in hand and straightforward ownership history, the transfer process should be simple for the next buyer. Though lacking images, the seller's description suggests that the car remains largely intact, and the mechanical path forward appears clear for someone accustomed to light project work. Overall, this 1977 Plymouth Arrow offers an inexpensive entry point into classic compact ownership, appealing to enthusiasts seeking a lightweight, easy-to-work-on project from the era. With its new carburetor awaiting final installation, a manageable list of needs, and optional local hauling available for an additional fee, it represents a workable and accessible restoration starting point for a motivated buyer in the Treasure Valley area. Number 17. This 1969 Chevrolet Chevelle Malibu, offered at $35,000 and located in Hercules, California, is presented as a remarkably clean and rust-free example of one of Chevrolet's most iconic mid-size classics. The seller emphasizes the car's solid structural condition, noting that the floors, trunk, and quarter panels are all free from rust, a rarity for a Chevelle of this era and a major selling point for collectors seeking long-term preservation or continued show use. Finished in show-quality paint that has previously earned awards, The car delivers strong curb appeal, complemented by a vinyl top that remains in good condition aside from minor bubbling on the lower section. With a clean California title in hand and a presentation that suggests careful ownership, this Malibu stands as an immediately enjoyable classic that requires no major structural work. Under the hood, the Chevrolet retains its stock 307 V8 engine, upgraded with an Edelbrock intake and ceramic-coated headers to improve breathing and reliability without straying too far from factory character. Power is sent through a turbo 350 automatic transmission equipped with a shift kit, delivering crisp, firm shifts that enhance the driving experience while maintaining user-friendly operation. A 12-bolt rear end with Posey traction adds to the mechanical strength of the drivetrain, making the car both durable and capable, whether for weekend cruising or more spirited street use. The mechanical setup suggests a car that has been thoughtfully maintained and lightly improved for modern usability while preserving the essence of a late 1960s Chevelle. The Malibu's overall driving dynamics are further supported by a set of fresh American racing wheels wrapped in brand-new tires with under 100 miles of use, ensuring both safety and an updated visual presence. Front disc brakes and power steering contribute to a more controlled and comfortable driving experience, offering better stopping power and maneuverability compared to earlier stock configurations. Inside, the car benefits from upgraded Dakota digital gauges set into a brand-new dash panel, providing accurate readings with a modern interface that blends seamlessly into the interior. A retro-style stereo system has also been installed, offering modern sound quality while retaining the period-correct aesthetic that enthusiasts appreciate. Altogether, this 1969 Chevrolet Chevelle Malibu presents itself as a highly desirable classic that balances originality, tasteful upgrades, and show-ready finish. Its rust-free body, sorted drivetrain, fresh wheels and tires, and restored interior components make it appealing to buyers who want a vintage muscle-era cruiser that needs nothing major before being enjoyed. Whether admired for its exterior quality, appreciated for its mechanical enhancements, or valued for its clean California title and solid long-term ownership potential, this Chevelle stands as a compelling option for anyone seeking a turnkey classic with strong visual presence and dependable performance. Number 18. This 1958 Cadillac Series 62 Coupe Deville, offered at $45,000 and located in San Bernardino, California, is presented as a remarkably original survivor that retains its factory colonial yellow, code 54, paint and an interior that remains intact and in excellent preserved condition. The seller notes that the car has been garage-kept for its entire life under the care of only 2 owners, a rare and desirable ownership history that supports its overall state of preservation. Still powered by its original V8 engine, the Cadillac runs and drives properly, having received mechanical refreshing in the summer of 2025 to ensure dependable operation. Although the air conditioning is no longer functional, the car's originality, completeness, and long-term indoor storage make it especially appealing to collectors seeking authenticity over modification. Externally, the 1958 Series 62 Coupe Deville stands out with its signature late 1950s Cadillac styling, a design celebrated for its dramatic tail fins, broad chrome accents, and elegant proportions. The fact that the car still wears its original paint adds significant historical value and underscores the level of care it has received over the decades. Unlike many examples from this era that have undergone restorations varying in quality, this one offers the buyer an opportunity to own a Cadillac that genuinely reflects its factory-built character. The chrome, trim, and body lines appear to remain true to the period, complemented by the preserved interior that showcases the craftsmanship and luxury materials Cadillac was known for in the late 1950s. Inside, the Coupe Deville retains its original upholstery and trim, including the luxurious leather and chrome headliner bows characteristic of this model. These details were intentionally designed to mimic the ribbed structure of a convertible top, a hallmark of Cadillac's commitment to styling innovation during this era. Power windows, which were standard equipment on the Coupe Deville, continue to highlight the model's premium position in Cadillac's lineup during the time. The interior's excellent preserved condition suggests the car has seen limited wear and has benefited from consistent indoor storage, adding to its desirability as a collector-grade example. As a model, the Series 62 Coupe Deville holds an important place in American automotive history. First introduced late in the 1949 model year, it helped define the concept of the pillarless hardtop coupe, debuting alongside icons like the Buick Roadmaster Riviera and Oldsmobile 98 Holiday. Priced at $3,496 when new, equivalent to over $46,000 in today's dollars, it was only $1 less than the convertible version, underscoring its position as a luxury flagship. With its originality, two-owner provenance, excellent structural integrity, and timeless design, this 1958 Cadillac Series 62 Coupe Deville represents an exceptional surviving example that offers both vintage glamour and investment potential for the next caretaker. Number 19. This 1965 Buick Riviera Grand Sport, offered at $16,500 and located in Ceres, California, is presented as a solid and largely prepared project with the majority of the bodywork already completed. The seller highlights that this example retains its desirable Grand Sport features, making it far more appealing than a standard Riviera. The car includes its factory 3.42 Posey rear end, one of the key performance components that define the GS package, along with a distinctive wood-grain steering wheel that adds a premium touch to the interior. With paperwork for the vehicle included, the foundation is already in place for the next owner to continue the restoration process with confidence and clarity. Structurally, the car is described as having its bodywork fully addressed, a major advantage considering the time and cost typically involved in metal repair, alignment, and preparation. This significantly reduces the amount of restoration labor required and positions the Riviera as a strong candidate for completion without the uncertainty that often accompanies unfinished body projects. The Grand Sport's unique styling cues, including its aggressive stance and sleek lines, remain ready to be finished to a high standard, offering a clear path toward a striking final result. For enthusiasts who value both mechanical character and iconic design, the 1965 Riviera GS continues to stand out as one of Buick's finest accomplishments of the era. Mechanically, the car still requires minor restoration, though the seller suggests that the main components and special Grand Sport hardware are intact. The factory performance-oriented suspension system, another hallmark of the GS package, adds to the car's appeal, promising improved handling and road manners once fully sorted. Because these factory upgrades are often replaced or lost over decades of ownership, their presence here underscores the car's authenticity as a true Grand Sport rather than a standard Riviera being passed off as one. For a collector or builder who values correctness, this is an important detail that elevates the project's overall merit. Given its combination of completed bodywork, preserved Grand Sport equipment, and included documentation, this 1965 Buick Riviera GS represents a well-positioned restoration candidate that avoids many of the pitfalls associated with ground-up projects. It offers the next owner the opportunity to finish a highly desirable mid-60s performance luxury coupe without having to redo structural work or track down rare GS-specific components. With its elegant styling, factory performance upgrades, and an already solid foundation, this Riviera Grand Sport stands as a compelling option for anyone seeking a classic that blends style, muscle, and collectability in one increasingly sought-after package. Number 20. This 1960 Chevrolet Corvair Series 900 Coupe, offered at $1,500 and located in Oracle, Arizona, is presented as a project with a mix of significant needs and strong structural advantages. The seller notes that the car suffers from rusty floors, which will require repair or replacement, but the trunk and engine compartment remain solid, an important consideration for early Corvair buyers who prioritize structural integrity. Despite its age and condition, the car comes with valuable components that enhance its appeal as a restoration candidate, including a straight, rust-free body that provides a clean foundation for future work. The body's condition is a key highlight, especially for enthusiasts familiar with the model's susceptibility to corrosion. Mechanically, the Corvair comes with an unexpected bonus: 3 engines included in the sale. One of these engines reportedly runs well and was removed from the car, offering the next owner a functional power plant ready for reinstalling once the vehicle is structurally prepared. The availability of multiple engines not only provides flexibility for rebuilding or upgrading, but also adds meaningful value at this price point. Additionally, the car retains both its green tinted windshield and tinted rear window, components that can be costly and difficult to source if damaged or missing, especially for early-generation Corvairs. The seller also emphasizes that the car comes with tons of extra parts, suggesting a substantial assortment of useful components that could streamline the restoration process and reduce the need for aftermarket or hard-to-find replacements. For hobbyists who enjoy assembling a project from an existing parts cache, this can significantly lower the overall cost and effort. The straight body panels, combined with the included parts inventory, create an appealing foundation for someone looking to take on a Corvair build without having to start from scratch or chase down numerous missing pieces. Given its rust-free exterior, solid structure in key areas, multiple engines, and the inclusion of a large collection of extra parts, this 1960 Corvair Series 900 Coupe represents a promising and affordable project for an enthusiast willing to tackle the necessary floor repairs. With early Corvairs becoming increasingly appreciated for their unique engineering and lightweight design, this example offers an opportunity to secure a complete project at a very accessible price. The seller states they are open to all offers, making this a potentially negotiable entry point into classic Corvair ownership for a buyer with the vision and skill to bring it back to life. We appreciate you watching our roundup of 20 affordable classic cars from the marketplace. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe to Cheap Classic Cars. And make sure to share this video with anyone who shares your love for timeless rides.